Hello and welcome to the Quever channel. I'm Jason, your host. Okay, so we are going on a massive journey to Trentham Garden. Now, I won't be cutting this off every 20 minutes. Well, it will cut off 20 minutes, but I'll just be continuing. So, we're going to have a complete raw thing of my entire journey there, however long it takes. So we're crossing over the main throughway here. Going to be heading through Stoke and then through a few other places just to make sure I've got everything in place. Just say I can go, yeah. So I'm not going. There's quite a few big roads I've got to cross and places I've got to go. Is that the way? Yeah, there it can go. And we'll cross over here. This is going to be interesting to get there, because once again there is a lot of roads that are closed, a lot of roads that are obstructed with bits and pieces, so I am going to have to take an interesting approach. So I think actually the best way for me to go, I can see all the way down there, I can see that there's no, let's go. Looks like I'm going this way. Alright, so we're going to go through Stoke, past the Government Centre and the Civic Centre, past King's Hall. I'll show you King's Hall. King's Hall is the place where we actually they have the local Comic-Con type thing. No, thankfully these are all set out okay. It's quite a journey. We're going to go all the way over to Trentham Gardens, if we can make it that far. I hope everybody's having a good day, yeah. Oh, first thing I want to talk about. Yes, I do plan to go to America, to have a holiday in America, sometime within the next year. It will either be in the spring. The problem is I'm going to have to just go down here, off the edge of the curb. Didn't want to do that. When they set up these roadwork thingies, they don't think about people on wheelchairs and such like. So it's a bit of a interesting situation. Yeah. Going over to America. I will be going to Las Vegas, so it will be spring or autumn, because summer is just too bad. I need to go down here. Oofini. So this is going to be an interesting thing, because I've got to cross over here. Thankfully I've only got to think about one side of the road. Get over to this side. There. It can be a bit of a challenge going this way. So Las Vegas, there will be much notice beforehand, and there's a lot of planning to do. So how long will I be going for? 1 month in total. 28 days. That's the maximum I can leave the country without my benefits being affected. Why don't I go for 2 weeks? Well, the problem is with 2 weeks, I need to acclimatise. So my thought is 1 week to acclimatise and create American coping strategies. That's a start, which will be messed up, and won't be able to do much, and I'll be trying to function and things like that. Two weeks of having fun, hopefully, and 1 week to prepare and change back to all my coping strategies for coming back home. Now, I'm not going to talk about the money that will come in to actually cover this. I'll discuss that later on, but yes, there is a way for me to do this, and no, it's not a normal way, and I will have to financial advice and that, and no, I don't. It doesn't mean I've got any money set aside at the moment. No, don't have anything like that. But there is some stuff I can do that I was planning to do anyway. So I'll deal with that in another video. So it's nothing untoward, it's nothing that affects my benefits, so it shouldn't. And so the monetary side of it should be covered. Now, I'm going to hire a sitter to look after the dog when it happens. So that's going to be a thing. Because I'm not going to put the dog in a kennels or anything. I want a sitter to come and sit at the house and look at the dog. There's people in Stoke-on-Trent who will do that. About £10 a day. They'll come and basically stay at your house and look after the dog, and that, which is perfect. Right, so this, what we're going past at the moment, is King's Hall. This is where we had one of our Comic-Con. I think they do it now though at the college or something. Let's go this way. So we are going to be going in this direction. But I've always wanted to go to America and Japan. Are the two countries that me and Paola wanted to visit. And before I die, before my life ends, before things get really bad, but after all, it's going to take them years to sort of end, I want to actually have left the country and gone on a holiday. I deserve a fucking holiday. I deserve a holiday. I mean, I work every day to keep myself focused, to keep myself alive, to keep myself going. It's not an easy thing, all the things I do. So, coping strategies, how am I going to cope? Well, I've got a friend who may come with me. He's the same friend who comes and stays at mine. Oh, where do we want to go? Actually, I'm going to take a circuitous route. I'm in no rush. What time is it now? It's about 1 o'clock. So I'm pretty much okay at the moment. I'm going to cross over down here, and then I'm going to go down one of the side streets. Now this is Stoke. Stoke is a bit of a... It needs a hell of a lot of investment. It really does. Nearly all the shops are closed. This used to be a massive, wonderful, busy town, but now nearly everywhere it's closed and everybody's shut down, and it's really sad. So most people go to Hanley instead of here. But yeah, Stoke has a lot of history. It used to have a really nice pub called Wheat Sheaf, but it's been bought out by one of these franchise places, I believe. I can't say personally, but it used to be a place that rock bands and that would come through and use, and that Robbie Williams and all those type things would go through it. It was a lot of history, just like we used to have the Stage Door, that used to be a really old place where everybody who went to and performed at the theatre would come out the back of the theatre and go to the Stage Door pub. These were really old places that are now unfortunately owned by different people, and I believe, I don't know whether they're good or bad, I can't say, but they're not the old places. So we're going to turn in a little bit. We have to take the circuitous. Well, it takes a lot longer for me to go this way than... What's this? We're going to go around there. I'm going to cross over here. I've got the lights on and stay on the road for a little bit because these pavements are not wonderful. I'll get back on the actual pavement in a second. It seems like a good place to go back on the pavement. There we are. Bit of a... Ooh. Right, so... We're going to cross over this way, onto this. A lot of old buildings around Stoke. I never really realised just how bad an idea these trees were, because their roots go under everything. So, this is going to be a raw footage going there. I'm testing out the batteries, seeing how well they handle going to... They should be fine, the batteries. Lead acid batteries are usually fine during the winter if you keep them charged all the time. And mine were on trickle charge all through the coldest months. They were never left to downgrade. So I'm hoping these batteries will last another year. Right, so this is where we... Oh, it's such a tight little corner there. I need to get out here before someone else needs to leave this place or go around, because there's no room for anybody to get past me. Let's get round here onto the main road. Right. Oh. Hoping that there's nothing in the way, that we can go along here. I might put my gloves on in a bit, not because we've got any issues with coldness and that, but because the sun is coming through the plexiglass front of this, and I don't really want to be hitting the face to get sunburned. Just want to check the wheels and everything are okay. Once again, this is one of those pavements that are quite tilted to one side, and you quite feel it. Well, I won't be going across there anyway. Everywhere's having so much work done this year. Oh yeah. Hopefully we can get past these signs here. We're going to take a nice... There is a nice road up here. There's a nice road that isn't used by much that I can go on and take this vehicle to the max. I love going on that. It's absolutely almost a mile long, and I can just gun the engine on here. Gun the engine. I can just thingy the engine and go vroom, vroom, vroom. Right, so now what we need I really need to just go and just cross over here quickly. Ooh. There we are on here. Now I don't know how easy it's going to be to get past these I'll stay on this side for now. Oh, that's a bit of a rough one. Now, this is an interesting little, have you noticed how much of a tilt this is going to be on my vehicle? This might push me actually into the wall. I'll have to go into the tilt and hope that I don't get knocked into the wall. I've got to go over here as much as I can. Ooh, that was close. But I'm used to it now because I've been down here a few times. This is the thing, when people put their bins out like this, it's okay, but if they put that bin out next to a tree, then I'm in a bit of a kerfuffle. Because these curbs are really high. If I try to take the Twingo down these curbs onto the road to cross over, there's a good chance I could scrape something on the bottom of my vehicle and do some harm. This is not what we want to do, so you have to be careful. And going along these in the slower way is better. But yeah. We are on our way. Now I can get past this Amazon Prime or whatever it is. Yeah, it's just slow and steady wins the race on this one. I should be able to go past there. Yeah, there's enough room for me. Yay. I'm sort of idling at 3.9 mile an hour. Yeah. Now for the fun crossing of this bit. Oh, ambulance. I'm going to actually just put this round the corner. Cross over here. It's quite a journey where we're going, but Trentham Garden is my favourite place in Stoke-on-Trent. It really is. People were asking us if we still had corner shops. Well, we're just going past a corner shop, yeah. We still have the corner shops in there. Now the problem is, the other side of here there isn't a lip that's made for this, so I'm going to have to go up that curb. There. Like we can make it, but yeah. It's not the easiest of places. A lot of these are very old pavements, as you can tell. I mean, you've got